Welcome to this celebration of 30 years of the T.S. Eliot Prize, a prize that places language at the centre of our culture and places poetry at the epicentre, if you can have an epicentre near a centre, because I think you can. Mind you, I would say that because I'm a poet.
It's a culmination of a career. It's not the end of the career, but it's a culmination. It's a point where I think, okay, yeah, I'm okay. I know what I'm doing, and other people are recognizing what I'm doing as well. So yeah, it's vindication in a lot of ways.
All these books, all those times spent sitting, reading the books and thinking about poetry and making poetry into something that actually encompasses more than you thought it would. Whether you sat on the bus, sat waiting for a bus, getting off the bus. Actually, I don't recommend reading poetry when you're getting off a bus unless it's metaphorical.
It's an overwhelming feeling. And it goes back to that feeling of belonging I was talking about earlier. Because people like us, we don't get things like this. And it's a really magnificent thing.
I'm sitting next to a stack of all the winners from the last 30 years. And when you see them, you realise that these aren't just winners for the year they won, or for the year before, or for the year after, but they ripple out. They've got resonance. These are winners for all time. Sit and read them. Sit and read the ones that won 30 years ago. Sit and read the ones that won last year and think about them. And you realise, as I do, that the more you read these winners, the more they become part of you. The more you build yourself around them and they build themselves around you. So what a stack of books this really is.
Being nominated for the T.S. Eliot Prize is amazing. Like, just a recognition of peers, and also like I'm a massive fan of T.S. Eliot, 4 quartets in particular. You know, I mean, a lot of people like Wasteland, but 4 quartets is my jam.
In these troubled times, the T.S. Eliot Prize reminds us how important poetry is. People are finding that. People are finding that poetry helps them to relocate their own voice, to relocate themselves in the world. That reading poetry, that absorbing poetry helps us to make sense of the nonsensical and senseless things that are happening around us.
If every kid in the world could, when they first go to school, write poems and dance and do music and write stories, we would be living in a very different and a much better world.
So the prize is vital, the prize is important, the prize shines like a jewel, not only in the poetry world, but across the entire world. I've been told that the T.S. Eliot Prize is one of the few things that can be seen from space, and thank goodness for that.